Have you ever felt like you were floating outside your own body, watching yourself go through the motions but not really living them? Maybe you've caught yourself feeling numb, detached, or as if you're observing your life from a distance. Some people describe this as feeling like a robot or a ghost in their own skin, while others find it hard to put into words at all. This experience is known as body dissociation, or in clinical terms, depersonalization and derealization. But what really causes this strange disconnect? And is there a way back? Stay with me, because what you'll hear next could change the way you think about your own mind. Body dissociation isn't just a fleeting daydream or zoning out. It's a profound disconnection between the mind and the physical self. It can show up in 1,000 different ways. For some, it's a sense of numbness, like their limbs aren't really theirs, or their face feels unfamiliar in the mirror. For others, it's an emotional distance. Life happens, but it doesn't quite touch them. Here's where it gets interesting. Picture a young woman, let's call her Sarah, who experienced a traumatic car accident. Months later, she finds herself checking out during stressful moments. Her hands feel like someone else's, her voice sounds strange, and she can barely remember what she just did. Or think of David, who grew up in a home where anger was dangerous. He learned, unconsciously, to leave his body whenever he sensed conflict. His heart races, but his mind floats somewhere far away. Why do our brains do this? And what's really happening behind the scenes? So, what causes this disconnection? The roots often lie in trauma, whether that's a single overwhelming event or a series of smaller chronic stresses that chip away at a person's sense of safety. When the body or mind is threatened, dissociation acts like a circuit breaker, protecting us from pain that feels too much to bear. It's a survival skill, but what saves us in the moment can become a prison over time, leaving us cut off from our feelings, our senses, and even our own identity. But here's the twist. Patterns like these aren't set in stone. Our brains and our subconscious minds are incredibly adaptable. That's where hypnotherapy comes in. What if I told you there's a way to rewire these old survival responses and actually feel at home in your body again? Hypnotherapy is a powerful tool that helps people access the subconscious mind, the part of us that holds not just our memories, but our automatic habits and core beliefs. When you're in a trance, your mind is deeply focused and more receptive, while your body is safe and relaxed. It's not about swinging watches or losing control. It's about opening a doorway to the parts of yourself that are usually hidden. Here's a secret most people don't realize. The subconscious mind lives in the present moment. When you revisit a memory or a feeling in trance, your mind responds as if it's happening right now. That can sound scary, but with the guidance of a skilled hypnotherapist, it becomes a powerful opportunity. Let's return to Sarah, the woman from earlier. In hypnosis, she's guided back to the root cause, the moment of the car accident, or perhaps even earlier moments that taught her to disconnect when overwhelmed. In this safe, controlled environment, Sarah is able to witness the event with the support she never had before. Sometimes, just seeing the memory clearly is enough for her subconscious to realize, this happened then. I survived. It's not happening now. That clarity alone can be a game changer. But what if you could do more than just understand? What if you could actually rewrite the story? Other times, hypnotherapists use reframing techniques. This means helping the client take control of the scene, maybe by bringing in an older, wiser version of themselves, or by imagining the support they needed at the time. The subconscious mind gets the message, I am safe now, I have choices, I can stay present. Over time, this rewiring helps restore the connection between mind and body. Worried about safety? Here's what you need to know. Hypnotherapists have tools to ensure this process is safe. You're never thrown into the deep end. There are techniques to slow things down, to observe memories from a distance, and to pause the scene whenever it feels too much. You're always in control. So if you, or someone you love, knows what it feels like to be a stranger in your own skin, know this: you're not broken, and you're not alone. Body dissociation is a common response to overwhelming stress, but it doesn't have to be a lifelong sentence. With the right support, it's possible to come home to yourself again. Imagine what life could feel like if you were truly present, body and mind together. What would you do differently? Who could you become? If you're curious about how hypnotherapy can help you reconnect, whether you're recovering from trauma, stress, or just looking for a deeper sense of wholeness, reach out to a qualified hypnotherapist. Give yourself a chance to experience clarity, healing, and the power to rewrite old patterns. The first step is simply starting the conversation. Are you ready to come back to yourself?